Comesa Business Council and High People proudly present the 40 Days 40 FinTechs Initiative, a game-changing platform under the Include Everyone program, spotlighting the innovative technologies that are shaping the future of financial inclusivity across Africa. As part of our expansion across the entire Comesa region, we are bringing the 40 Days 40 FinTechs to Zambia and Malawi. This edition is all about highlighting the trailblazers using financial technology to break down digital barriers and empower lives across Zambia and Malawi.
My name is Chilufya Mutale-Mwila. I'm the co-founder and chief visionary officer of eShandi, formerly known as Premier Credit. eShandi is a pioneering, credit-led, AI-driven Pan-African challenger bank. And what we do as eShandi is provide financial services to historically disadvantaged income groups, providing them with access to working capital, loans, payment services, investment services, as well as insurance. We are banking the unbanked and bridging the $330 billion financing gap faced by small business owners across Sub Saharan Africa. We started eShandi back in 2019, and we started off in a small town, in a mining town called Kitwe. We had a very small office, a small team of 5 people, and we worked with one particular market called Chisokane Market. We worked and partnered with the market leaders there who provided references for the women that were trading. We piloted through a group of women in one small group and extended that to several women in multiple groups, providing very small loans, working capital solutions to help the customers make their businesses grow. As we evolved, we started to develop customer-driven products, and we then understood that the customer pain points that our small business owners were facing really wasn't just access to working capital in terms of loans, but it also how they can move money from one point to another, how they can create passive income for themselves, how can they safely save their money securely, and also build a future for their families. We noticed that they were highly exposed in terms of businesses. There was risk of fires in the marketplace. There was risk of theft from the cash that they had generated through revenue from their businesses. So how could we create a platform that was a one-stop money shop that could allow for a customer to trade easily, to record their transactions through an application, even if it was a feature phone which didn't have internet, via USSD, or with a smartphone? How could we create a platform where people could use some of their savings to create passive income and build generational wealth for their future? So that's what eShandi means. We put the power in you, in the palm of your hands. We take the bank to you, and this bank basically is a wallet that allows for people to transact without the need of a traditional bank account. It allows for people to transfer money from one point to another, and through integrations with various partners that we've partnered with, such as MasterCard and TCIB, we can now process instant transfers for customers across the SADC region. So we look at the mass market, particularly the base of the pyramid segment. These are customers who are historically unbanked, underserved, and have no access to adequate internet infrastructure, even road infrastructure in some of these areas. So you will not find physical branches in these places, but mobile money is what is prevalent. So we work with the existing platforms that are delivering last mile technology, and these are the mobile money network operators. So through partnerships with the mobile network money operators across Sub-Saharan Africa, we're able to reach the last mile and also provide our financial services to them. So you can use our shortcode *559# and access all our financial services, even if you don't have a smartphone or you're in an area that is limited with internet infrastructure or connectivity. Or if you have a smartphone, you can download our mobile application. You can access any of our services from there. You can also use our web portal, or you can also access through our branch network. We have a high-touch, high-tech kind of model where we onboard customers through the various distribution networks that we have spread across the country. We are also in multiple other countries. We recently got into Kenya, we're in Zimbabwe and South Africa, licensed and operational. So our customers can use our multi-channels in multiple countries, our web portal, our mobile app, our USSD application, and our physical footprint. That's our distribution network, the branches that we have across. From 2019, we grew from having a customer base of less than 200 to crossing over 2,000 customers, and now we've crossed over 1.5 million customers to date. starting with issuing about 2 million kwacha, that's less than $100,000 in loans to customers, to now issuing over $10 million in working capital loans to our customers. There's no smooth sailing in this journey. And with the difficult hurdles that we face, regulatory, financial, raising capital, getting the right teams, striking the right kind of strategic partnerships that can help us to scale, there are many challenges that we faced. So you find that with innovation, you find that regulation also sometimes lags behind. But what we can appreciate and see is that's the reason why our regulators are now creating sandboxes so that people can test their innovations in a safe environment. And then based on the outcome and the performance of the innovation, it can then be taken to commercialization. So these are the initiatives we've seen. We've seen the adoption of stablecoin in other regulatory jurisdictions, such as Nigeria, and we've seen also the evolving of peer-to-peer lending platforms across Zimbabwe, Kenya, Tanzania, and we've seen massive adoption of products and services really that solve the customer pain points and make it very cost efficient. So you look at the likes of PAPS, you look at the likes of TCIB, where they're creating one centralized financial switch that allows for people to make instant remittances that are very, very cost effective. The problem they are solving is to solve for me and you living in different countries but can send money easily at a very affordable and low cost. Thank you so much to the organizers, High People, Commercial Business Council, and all the participants that are creating an enabling platform so that fintechs can create innovations that really solve the pain points that customers are facing here in Africa. So we are eShandi. We are building a Pan-African challenger bank for small businesses and individuals across emerging markets. Visit us at www.eShandi.com to learn more about our product and service offerings.
This financial inclusion revolution is presented in partnership with Level 1 Project, Infitex, Cyber PLC Academy, and the Moduloop Foundation, with generous support from the Gets Foundation. Follow hashtag 40 Days 40 FinTechs and hashtag Level 1 Project and be part of building a brighter financial future for all.